folks, we're here with Cindy Bench from Bench Farms, and right out here on State Route 2.
Yep, that's where we are.
Nurseries, you've got it all out here, and you know, you and I've been talking. You know, I'm a plant nut, and I do things like we got a lemon tree. You got a beautiful lemon tree back there. That I lost my lemon tree. It was so sad. It was just such a thing. And you got
in the family.
And you got lemons on that thing. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
We're in Ohio. And you're out here out in Jerusalem Township area, and you've been here for how many years?
My mother and father-in-law started here in 1940. So
oh my
long time.
And the uniqueness of what you have out here. I mean, you have the everyday stuff that people will like, you know, the geraniums, the different types of geraniums and things like that. But wow, you've got some off-the-table stuff here.
We are plant geeks. I don't have a lot of garden gift type things, but we have lots of plants.
And the stuff that you do the one thing, and I know we're going to talk about bees and what the effect of bees and not having the bees are. We're going to talk about that and butterflies and things like that. But I mean, you have the ability to get the mosquitoes away and things like that. And you were just telling me a little while ago we're gonna be cold this week, and then it's gonna get hot, and it's gonna get those mosquitoes again.
Yeah, we'll get mosquitoes, and there are plants. Mother Nature provides us with lots of natural ways of averting all those pests. So you just have to plant the right thing in the right place.
Well, you are one of those people that you got to get the job done, and you got to get it done right. And that's what I just love about what you guys have out here. And what is the most popular, as we start into May here now, what is the most popular plants that people are planting right now?
Well, for a while it was vegetable plants when we first started back in the 80s. Then it got to be the flowers, and we're back to vegetable plants now. People are gardening like crazy. They're teaching their kids how to garden, so it's really awesome to see that cycle of life and how they're feeling that food is important, which kind of works into what we're going to talk about today, the pollinators. And
right.
Without the pollinators, we don't have food. 70% of our crops need pollinators.
Well, and it's too that I've noticed this here, especially what you have here. You actually have tomato plants that are already fruiting. And that's something good for a lot of people. They want to put that in, and something we're going to be doing on Let's Fix Her Up here is I'm literally building up things. I'm not putting it in the ground anymore. I'm just going to have pots, and I'm going to have pots with tomatoes, and I think that's the way to go now.
Because we're all getting older, and the ground is getting further away, and so we have to bring it ground up to us. The reality is that we're not 25 anymore.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. See, I was going to blame it on the soil, but she's right. No, it's not the soil. Well, take us through this. We're gonna kind of. I'm gonna go behind the camera here, and I'm gonna let her just do her thing because she don't need me. You don't. You can just.
I need you. Mike. I need you, Mike. You're needed by lots of folks.
Oh, I love the. Okay, that's what we needed to hear today. But you're gonna take us on a little bit of a journey and explain some of the things and what you're able to do. And boy, I'm looking. I see a lot of honey here. That's a good thing.
Yep. Our son and daughter-in-law have a company or business that produces honey. So that means they have 200 beehives.
Wow.
And the bees are wonderful pollinators. Mother Nature's most efficient pollinator is a honeybee. And we've lost a lot of them between weather and mites and sprays and just a number of issues. So it's really important that we as gardeners try to help them out as much as we can. And there's ways you can do that.
Some flower power to your home and landscaping when you buy from local growers. MaumeeValleyGrowers.com can help you find top quality plants and great gardening advice. When it comes to bedding plants and flowers, buy locally from any of 70 area greenhouses while supporting our community. This year, choose the very best. Let MaumeeValleyGrowers.com give your green thumb flower power. MaumeeValleyGrowers.com, from our house to your house.
Anything Under the Sun Lawn Care and Excavating is your one-stop shop for all your concrete needs. Whether a patio install to a driveway, Anything Under the Sun Lawn Care and Excavating can help with your projects. Steve Vinn and his professional staff can help you with your design and get the job done right. Sidewalk installations and large room additions, give them a call today at 419-266-0797. locally owned, and years of professional excavating and concrete work. Anything under the sun, lawn care and excavating. Dan R's Automotive Service Center, 4041 Navarre Avenue, has been servicing the area since 1981 for all your automotive service needs. Dan R's Automotive Service Center, world-class service, hometown people. 419-693-6141. At Genoa Custom Interiors, we provide quality service at competitive prices. We offer a variety of flooring and interior design options customized to fit your needs. From carpets to hardwood, no matter what type of flooring you desire, we have what you want. Our designers will show you how to set up furniture, flooring, window treatments. Contact us today for a free estimate for any of our interior design, installation, and services. Genoa Custom Interiors.
When the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, phones, all gone. Want to take back control? A Generac home standby generator protects your home against power outages every second of every day, all year long, automatically, whether you're home or away. Control your power, control your life with a Generac home standby generator.
For a free estimate, call Schneider Sons Electric, 419-691-8284.
Well, the thing about pollinators, it's not just honeybees, even though they are the most efficient pollinators, but it's butterflies, birds, insects, all kinds of things pollinate for us. And so it's the transferring of that pollen from plant to plant is what makes our plants thrive. So we need good pollinating plants. In the springtime, you should have trees that bloom because when the bugs and the bees get out and going, there's nothing for them to eat. Crocuses is an awesome plant for pollinators. And then all the, like us, they like their shelter, they like food, they like water. So all your pollinators need those three items to survive. So for bees, you're gonna make little pots of water around. For butterflies, you're gonna have a real small, thin pan type watering system you put in the ground with some rocks on them because they are cold-blooded animals, insects, and they need to have that heat, in other words, to survive. So if you don't have those stones for them, for their wings to gather that heat, they don't survive. They all need crops that are, we call them host crops, where they can lay their eggs and grow. Or like bees need to have little nooks and crannies in wood or in stones so that they can find a home. They need a home just like we need a home. The birds, of course, we have to have bushes and nesting material for them. This time of year, take the lint out of your dryer, lay it around because the birds love to take that for their nesting material. Then by planting the proper things in the summertime, you can provide them with lots of food. It's important to have a variety. Just like us, we don't want to eat bologna sandwiches every day. You want to make sure that give them a nice variety of different colors, different heights, different types of flowers. Bees like a flatter type flower, where they usually enjoy being. And hummingbirds like a nice a trumpet type flower, so they get in their little long tongues and pull that nectar out. And then butterflies like a little bit of a puffier type flower. So doing a combination in big groups, don't just plant one plant 3 or 4 together. And uneven numbers is always a good idea when you're planting anything. So plant uneven numbers of bright colored flowers. Butterflies do not go to a certain color. They go through, they can smell the nectar. So having high pollen, high nectar type plants is important. So things that we have here that, with this kind of our bird and butterfly display. Butterflies love like this blue plumbago. It's a gorgeous tropical type plant. Salvias are great for bees. Hummingbirds love this. We call it the crack cocaine for hummingbirds. It's a cigar plant. Then all these little flat plants are good for about any of the type. The petunias, calibrachoas, violas, the ageratums. All these are really strong pollinator-friendly plants. And back here in our next table, the biggest birder week is coming up next week, starting on Friday. We usually have people from 12 different countries, from all over the world, come here to Northwest Ohio in our own backyard. We are living in an eco-friendly area and we don't even realize it, don't appreciate it. So people are going to be coming here to observe the birds, and they like to stop in because they're usually gardeners. So this table here is another area where the birds love salvias. All these different salvias, foxgloves, kufiyas. Then this is a bee area here, the alyssum, the pansies, dianthus, heliotrope. Those are all for the bees. Butterflies go to just about everything. At one time when we first were starting out, I had people asking me for plants that did not attract bees. I said, if it has a flower, it's going to attract a bee. Pretty much the same thing applies for your butterflies. If it has a flower, it's going to attract these little wonderful pollinators. So you don't want to get rid of them, you want them to come. Number one thing I tell folks, do not use Sevin, S-E-V-I-N. It's an insecticide. It is horrible for our bees and our other insects. It kills everything. It has a residual effect. If you spray it on your crops, it's going to last for a week. And so a little butterfly landing on that flower that you sprayed last week is going to die. So please, please, please do not use Sevin insecticide. There's a lot of natural ways to take care of bugs. A lot of bugs are good bugs. People will plant parsley for the butterflies. The blue swallowtails get underneath there. They lay their eggs. The caterpillars chew the parsley plant down to nothing. The people come, I got bugs all over my parsley. That's okay. That's their host food. And they're making their larva, which is going to turn into a beautiful butterfly. And the parsley will grow back. Mother Nature has a balance we have to watch so we don't get in her way. Mother Nature wants all of her creation to thrive. And as a gardener, you can help them thrive as well.
Cindy, you know so much. I'm going to have to ask you back on because whenever I have problems with what I'm going to be doing in my house, Jill, who is your niece, over at Benches down in Elmore, is going to help me. I'm completely gutting and putting in a whole new landscaping in my front. And,
starting from scratch.
Yeah, that's the only way you can do it. My big thing right now is getting the lawn aerated and getting rid of some of the clay in our yard.
Good luck with that.
I know. And then we're going to build up all of our plants. We're going to build everything up. That way we can put the right kind of soil in there. And like I said, you've got all those tomato plants ready to go. That's a good thing.
They're ready. Just another couple weeks, we'll be slicing them off under a sandwich.
Amen. I'm a beefsteak guy. I got to have them real super big.
We got those for you.
Those are good. Now we're sitting in here, and this is called the granary.
The granary,
Oh my goodness, folks! This is a whole nother show. I mean, we can't even go to some of the neatest, and I mean real, true antiques in here.
They are gems. Family heirlooms.
And we were talking about the fact that it's getting hard to find this kind of stuff now because I think everybody sees the price value on stuff and they try to take it to auctions and things like this. But we're showing you some of the footage here. It's just incredible, neat stuff.
Sandy does an awesome job. She's got an awesome eye. Not only does she find the items, but then she displays them in such a wonderful way.
I got to tell you, this is an original walk, folks. This is no, I'm just joking, but this is a neat table.
Can you imagine having to carve that out by hand?
That'd be a lot of work.
That'd be a day's work.
Now, you guys are located right here on Route 2 Navarre Avenue out just past where Maumee Bay.
Correct.
So, telephone number out here.
It's 419-836-9443.
Fantastic. And you're open?
We're open every day, starting in May from 9 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. We're on Facebook and have a website, so stay in touch.
Great people. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping out.
These people know what's going on here, and it's just been a pleasure to come out here, and I get to spend hours in this antique place here.
Come on anytime.
Good stuff.
Thanks for stopping.
There is only one place where you'll find scenic golf at affordable prices. Fallen Timbers Fairways. This golf course offers some of the best golf in Northwest Ohio for any skill level. At Fallen Timbers, they can help you plan for your next outing or event, or even improve your skills with their talented golf instructors. With their exceptional rates, Fallen Timbers is your first choice for great golf. FallenTimbersFairways.com. Easy to find, fun to play, right off Route 24 in Waterville. FallenTimbersFairways.com. Fallen Timbers Fairways.
Glad to help. See you soon. Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, president of Genoa Bank. At Genoa Bank, we believe there's more to a financial institution than the transaction. There's the relationship. Taking your banking needs personally is our top priority. We offer many helpful financial options for local families, farmers, and small businesses. Because we're locally owned, we take the time to get to know you personally. You might say we're just a lone call away. Genoa Bank, taking your banking needs personally.
Is your roof past its peak? It's not always this easy to tell. From rooftops to foundations, Seagate is a trusted A+ BBB accredited business and a Platinum Preferred contractor. As a Platinum Preferred contractor, we offer one of the country's best roofing warranties, the Owens Corning True Protection 50-year warranty. That's material and labor. We've earned your trust for over 30 years, Toledo. Call Seagate now.
244 LEAK Seagate.
Well, folks, we're here at Tom Strain & Sons Nursery and Greenhouse, and we've got this beautiful young lady right here. This is Avery. Avery, wave at the camera there. Wave, there you go. And we also have
Aunt Lori.
Aunt Lori, and actually what we're going to be doing here is, Lori, one of the great things that you've done, a lot of people are doing this in their yards, and what they're doing with their gardens, they're turning them into little like fairy tale objects, and that's what you're going to do for us right now.
That is what we're going to do. We're going to help you make your garden enchanting. So it's very entertaining and lots of fun, and you can use small spaces to make fairy gardens or very large spaces.
And you have all of the, and obviously this is all, some of it's plastic, some of it's ceramic, some of it's concrete and things like that. But things that are really good for the garden area.
Oh, definitely. Anything of the things that we're going to show you today will have wonderful aspects in your garden, things that you can use even in your own house that we'll show you some stuff that you can use too.
And of course you're right over here on Hill and Reynolds, and everybody's seen it as they've come out. I always remember this place because that old DC-3 that crashed out there a long time ago.
Yes.
So I always remember that. But you have all different kinds of things here, and you can order stuff for people. And I think Avery's going to do all your picking right now, right?
She has decided that we're going to make, what is our land
doing?
called?
Wonderland's Magic Kingdom.
Wonderland Magic Kingdom. So we're going to make a fairyland with castles, and she's picking out some princesses for us.
Okay, now I'm going to let you guys do your picking here, and I'll keep an eye on things, okay?
Don't let any of the fairies fly away.
Okay.
So we need our unicorn. We'll put them in the box. And our little blue fairy and a dragon. Every castle needs a dragon. Oh, don't forget the knight in shining armor. All princesses need a knight in shining armor. There we go. And we need, oh, we saw that pretty purple princess. We liked her too, didn't we? Okay, we need her. And we want some, oh yes, definitely. And how about some stepping stones? Grab some of those stepping stones. Those will be fun.
You can move in there if you want. All right, now this is the kind of stuff that you want to kind of accent. And you know, with talking to all you people this year with what we're doing with our gardens and stuff, I'm going more toward the pots. And, you know, I'm even putting my tomato plants and everything in pots, and I'm bringing them up because I'm in Rossford, and the Rossford soil is mostly clay. So this is really a cool thing, and you can kind of intermix plants, and that's what you're going to show us right now.
Right now, that's right. Avery wanted to start off with making a Halloween-themed fairy garden.
I'm with her.
That's the fun thing about the fairy gardens is you can switch them out according to the holidays. So we've got our cauldron pot all filled with soil, and we're going to then add all kinds of fun things to it. Spooky. Well, we don't want to be too spooky. We don't want to scare away the trick-or-treaters. So Avery, you wanted to add the pumpkin first, you thought? Okay, why don't you plop it in there? All right. And it doesn't matter if they get wet. I mean, because they're ceramic or wood or whatever, so it isn't a problem. You want to put the spooky tree in? All right.
Wow.
And you know what is really fun? If you want to hand us one of those clay bottoms.
One of these?
Yep.
All right.
Then we can elevate it so that it's taller.
Very cool.
You want to add the last little tree in there? All right, and we'll plop him in. Now we've got to add the fairies. Which are the, oh, you picked out the witch. And oh, we definitely need the fence to guard our
She's gonna be the decoration.
She's another decoration.
She's a decoration. Very
what
nice.
other spooky one? Oh, you had another pumpkin. Oh, can't have a haunted house without a black cat.
I know all about the black cats. I have one. It's my whole life.
And now it wouldn't be a garden if we didn't add what? Those green things.
Yeah.
Which plants do you think look spooky? Oh.
That's a spooky one right there. Yep.
Eee. That could be really, we should put her right by the witch. So we just got to dig a little hole, stick it down in there. Oh, and there's our witch. Sitting by her spooky plant. Got another spooky plant for us? I'm going to squeeze it out.
Here it comes.
Muscle! You squeeze and I'll pull. Oh, these in there good. Here, I'll squeeze from the bottom. There we go. You started it for me. Shove it down in there.
Nice and spooky.
Nice and spooky.
Very good.
We could add some more over here. You can pull that one. There we go. But you want to fill it up with as many plants as you want, and they'll
Certainly.
grow and they'll fill it all out. Well, the other cool thing about doing the fairy gardens is your imagination can run wild, because now we could have a drawbridge leading from one thing to the other.
Oh, wow.
And we can just add more onto this one, so you can keep extending them and creating more and more and more.
And I know you guys have done a lot of stuff with these, and just with the little trinkets like that, it's just so cool what you're able to do with it, and not to mention, you have all the plants out here that
we have all the plants that you can imagine. I mean, and the thing is, you can use lots of the miniature plants, and if they start to grow out of control, then you pull them and add them into another planter in the house or out in the yard, and then come get some more small ones and start it over again. The thing about these kind of things is you can pull it out, and maybe you get tired of it or you want to switch things up, and we have all kinds of more houses or buildings. As you saw, we have oodles of the fairy pieces, and we can just keep changing. It could be a monthly thing that you do at your house.
Now out here at Tom Strain and Sons, you guys are right out here on Reynolds Road, and well, you're actually on Hill. Hill in Reynolds. But I've been filming everything. This is basically the first week of May.
Yes.
And everything is starting to color up. It's absolutely gorgeous out here right now.
It is beautiful. You can't miss it. I mean, when you look out here, it just looks like carpets of a rainbow. It's beautiful.
Well, it's an exciting time to get out here and enjoy this. Come out here because, I mean, you've got areas where people can do these, right? And work on them.
And we're always willing to help. Our imagination runs wild with these. We enjoy doing them, so we're always willing to help and give ideas.
I'm sure she's the president, right?
Of course.
You're the one that, you make everything happen, right?
When it comes to Fairyland.
Wonderful job. Well, thank you so much for spending
Thank you
some
very
time
much
with
for
us.
coming with us.
And great people here can help you out. Tom Strain and Sons, right over here on Hill and Reynolds Road. And boy, right now's the time. You want to come out here and just spend a Saturday afternoon enjoying a lot of great flowers, vegetables, and all the great stuff that you're doing with these fairy. They're called fairy
gardens.
Fairy gardens. Very good.
Some flower power to your home and landscaping when you buy from local growers. MaumeeValleyGrowers.com can help you find top quality plants and great gardening advice. When it comes to bedding plants and flowers, buy locally from any of 70 area greenhouses while supporting our community. This year, choose the very best. Let MaumeeValleyGrowers.com give your green thumb flower power. MaumeeValleyGrowers.com, from our house to your house.
Anything under the sun, lawn care and excavating is your one-stop shop for all your concrete needs. Whether a patio install to a driveway, anything under the sun lawn care and excavating can help with your projects. Steve Min and his professional staff can help you with your design and get the job done right. Sidewalk installations and large room additions, give them a call today at 419-266-0797. Locally owned and years of professional excavating and concrete work. Anything under the sun, lawn care and excavating. Dan R's Automotive Service Center, 4041 Navarre Avenue, has been servicing the area since 1981 for all your automotive service needs. Dan R's Automotive Service Center, world-class service, hometown people. 419-693-6141. At Genoa Custom Interiors, we provide quality service at competitive prices. We offer a variety of flooring and interior design options customized to fit your needs. From carpets to hardwood, no matter what type of flooring you desire, we have what you want. Our designers will show you how to set up furniture, flooring, window treatments. Contact us today for a free estimate for any of our interior design, installation, and services. Genoa Custom Interiors.
Glad to help. See you soon. Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, president of Genoa Bank. At Genoa Bank, we believe there's more to a financial institution than the transaction. There's the relationship. Taking your banking needs personally is our top priority. We offer many helpful financial options for local families, farmers, and small businesses. Because we're locally owned, we take the time to get to know you personally. You might say we're just a lone call away. Genoa Bank, taking your banking needs personally.
Well, that's this week's show. We're sitting here in the editing room doing the golf show, doing all kinds of crazy stuff here. And thank you for watching each and every week. Local TV at its best. Of course, the great people out at Benches out there on Route 2. Cindy did a wonderful job in the granary, and it's just absolutely gorgeous out there. And of course, Tom Strains and son and daughters. Can't forget that. And Lori was with us along with all the great stuff that we were able to put together, and it was just a fun and exciting time for all of us over there. And want to get a big thanks out to the great people out at the Maumee Valley Growers also. They're helping promote all of the great greenhouses and stuff throughout the area here. And hopefully, cross our fingers, we're going to be able to get even more stuff on for you here and help you out, especially here in May. One thing I want to say is we've got a lot of rain coming in this weekend too, so be very careful. Keep an eye out on those sump pumps, and make sure that you keep them cleaned out, because we got a lot of rain coming. Folks, thanks for watching. If you have any ideas for the show, give us a call, 419-514-1302, and we'll have our website up. We're moving everything on our website over to a new server, so hopefully we'll have that up for you this week. I'm Mike Jamison. We'll see you next week right here on Let's Fix Her Up.